Yo, new One Piece chapter just dropped. Chapter 1167. Okay, so I see this cover request right here. It's wholesome. A cat is scolded for stealing a book, but Gen and Nojiko are not mad. This is cool. Okay, so I'll be reading chapter 1167. Let's go. Chapter 1167. Ida's son. Loki? I think it's about Loki, maybe. 33 years ago, 5 years after God Valley, a post-God Valley world. Oh wait, are we gonna see that now? Okay. Let's see this. I could have sworn pirates were approaching off the shore, but there was something huge and shadowy emerging from the mist behind them. The underwater prison impelled down. Everything just went kaboom after that. Our ship was in runs before we knew it. We were nothing but fish food. Sure, it wasn't a seeking attack. No way, it was shaped like a human. Don't tell me you were in the infamous waters of the Florian Triangle. Fat chance, we don't fish near that region. Everyone knows to avoid it. Anyways, that monstrous thing was definitely human-like. During this period, a rumor began to circulate among the Grand Line countries. They said a monster lurked deep in the foggy seas, targeting pirate crews. Whoa! Wait, who's this? What is this? Oh, that's Harold. The identity of that monster was none other than Harold. Few who sailed those waters had ever seen a giant with their own eyes, so to them he was nothing less than the very embodiment of fear. Oh, okay, so it was Harold on a mission, I guess, to just kill pirates, I assume. Harold now worked in the shadows to back up the Navy as part of his atonement for the last 1,000 years of history. Meanwhile, the pirates who had gone their separate ways after God Valley. Oh, here we go. We see Kaido, Whitebeard, and Big Mom continued to rise in the prominence, and over the next decade or so, each of them would be to become a defining face of their generation. Most of these pirates simply clashed over territory. However, one crew broke through all the others and achieved a fate long believed impossible. They circumnavigated the entire world. Yup, Roger. They were hailed as the crew of the king of the pirates, Goldie Roger. The public execution of the captured pirate king was meant to serve as spectacle, as display of the world government's power. However, the world was plunged into even greater turmoil as countless souls set out in pursuit of the vast treasure Roger left behind, the One Piece. And we're getting this beautiful classic panel of Roger being executed and everybody just hyped up to go and become a pirate. Nice. No one had anticipated the advent of the Great Pirate Era. Navy headquarters found itself caught off guard. As a result, more than 10 giants were drafted into Marines from all over the world in an effort to consolidate strength. During this stretch of time, Harold waited on the Navy hand and foot. Did you see how huge he was? He's an ancient giant. I want to make him my slave. Alright, oh, are these Celestial Dragons say that? And that very year, he was finally granted formal permission to visit the Holy Land. A shallow sea contract? That is correct. Consider yourself the right hand of the God's Knights. God's Steel. Oh, they gave him the tattoo thing. What's it called? God's Steel? Alright. It is a great honor. There are 3 levels of contract. The shallow sea contract is a more minor pact. The deep sea and deep sea contracts are reserved for those who are to be bound fully to the true God. Only 13 individuals in the entire world receive that privilege. What do you mean by God? You will only come to know the greatest depth of this world on the day you become a full knight of God. Become Elbaf. Wait, could Elbaf become a member nation then? Naturally, Harold. At that point, the entire world would be clamoring to welcome you. I'm grateful for this opportunity to prove myself. Yeah, this guy is brainwashed. Saint Garling, captain of the Knights of God. Saint Garling. The Knights Temple Shangar, domain of the gods. What is the Great One planning? You're gonna obey us even though you're king of Elbaf? Of course, just say the word. Wait, oh, that's young Shamrock, I think. We'll keep a long-distance transponder snail on hand and call if we have need of you. You'll be free to travel the surface world, but you are forbidden to speak of our dealings. Understood. 20 years ago, Ryu Kingdom Fishman Island. Ho ho ho, barahaha. Wait, what? Oh, he was with Neptune. Haven't laughed this hard in a long time, Neptune. Me too, pal Jamon. Oh, pal. We both have our fair share of headaches, don't we? To be honest, I don't think your son is that bad deep down. Let's not forget what your youth was like. Well then, you put it like that. I'm just being brutally honest. Anyway, did I tell you a fortune teller predicted I would have a daughter in 4 years, Yamun? Oh, okay. That was before uh, Shirahoshi was born. When the time is right, why don't we betroth Loki to my future daughter? Yeah, did not work, bro. Did not work. Now you're going out too far. Cut it out. Hey, don't write her off so fast. She's gonna be just any old mermaid. My daughter will be born with a power no one else could ever hope to handle, Jamun. Well, now that does sound like a perfect match. Let's have a toast. Here's to the futures of my mischievous troublemaker and your little Mosa Mosa. Don't call her that. She won't be Shaggy. That same year, Owl Library, Elbath. Don't mention it. You're welcome to live freely here, Saul. Thanks a bunch. So Saul was here. Okay. Actually, there's one thing I'd like to ask. What is it? If we get other learned folks on Elbaf to help, would you be willing to open a school here? A school, huh? That's such a nice idea. Oh, so Saul was there. Nice. Awesome. This is great. I love Saul. 15 years ago, a major incident occurred at the Holy Land of Mary Joyce. The cells are broken. Hurry, or do you want to be their bed forever? Huff, huff. Oh, is that Fisher Tiger? Awesome. Oh, so was that Shamrock? I think it was Shamrock. It looks like Shamrock right there. Listen, the armory will be left unlocked for you. I'll tell you the location. Kia! Gunpowder! Hurry, big sis. Sanderson, yeah. There's someone out here. Someone fighting to free us. Hurry, Koala, you have to run. This attack on the Holy Land was carried out by Fisher Tiger. In the make of this incident, he would go to become the captain of the Sun Pirates. Sounds like it was pretty rough. They say someone with the government must have left the armory open for them. Now it's up to us to find the culprit. Yeah, well, it's Shamrock, but whatever. I can't wait to execute them. There's someone I want to introduce to you, Harold. His name is Shanks. Shanks? Wait, what? He's Shamrock's younger brother. They were separated a long time ago due to circumstances. He suffered many hardships in the surface world. If he were to form a deep sea contract, I believe he'd make a great asset on par with Shamrock. For the time being, however, he's been given the rank of God's Steel just like you. I know I said the same thing when I first met Shamrock too, but I can't shake the feeling that I've met you before. Oh yeah, Shanks did have the God's Steel, right? He did have it on his left arm before, you know. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just some giant commoner from the surface. Don't act so familiar with me. I was blessed from birth with Vigorland blood in my veins. Have no doubt I'm going to become a knight of God before you. Guess I mistook you for someone else. Oh, and then he turns away. Oh, look at that. Saint Shanks. Oh my. Wait, I like this picture. Okay, so they were together. Okay. So nice. We see Shanks as a God's knight. No, well, not a God's knight, just a God's Steel devotee. That's what it says right there. Come on, Shamrock, I wish to deepen my knowledge of the Holy Land, and I shall apprehend that traitor to claim the credit I deserve. Are there any leads? It can't wait till your wounds are fully healed, Shanks. You cannot fathom the anguish of having the last 24 years of your life wasted. No wonder the rest of the world seemed so alien to me. Oh, I hated everything down there. Shanks? Oh, this is a lot. That same year, the fishing village on Elbath. It's no good, my medical knowledge is too limited. Let's call Harold and let's see if he can get us in touch with a more skilled doctor. Don't! He's got a lot on his plate right now. What's the point of fostering a network with the world of government if we don't use it? Oh, look at that. I can recover on my own, honest Ida, right? You keep saying that, but you're getting weaker by the day. You have to get better, Harold. Harold will be heartbroken if you don't, you know? Mato, keep the tavern open. No way, how can I when you're this sick, Ida? Whenever Harold's home, he always goes straight to the elders and begs them to allow you to legally marry. That fool, he knows I'm happy with my tavern. I enjoy befriending sailors from all over the world. It may not be much, but I feel like I'm helping Harold by doing that. Oh, hey, okay. Loki, cook this meat for the old hag, will ya? The tavern's my main hangout spot. I want her to reopen. Oh, good grief, that troublemaker has grown out of hand. I'm glad you've been able to keep him in line, even with Harridan and his friends away. Oh, looking for a doctor, your boys really love you. Everyone's blowing this out of proportion. I'll be fine, but it does make me smile. Oh, okay. Elbaf, Alcohol Village, hometown of Loki's birth mother. Huh? What did you just say? We were talking about how utterly unbearable it would be to let that foreign worm her way into the royal family. You're with us, right, Loki? Bro, what? What do you mean you're with us, right, Loki? Bro, that's his mom. What are you doing? We are Esther's relative. She was Harold's true wife. We can't let anyone have a claim on our inheritance. That's why I slipped her a dose of poison. This stuff is fatal. Her days are numbered. Bro, trying to poison her? Bro, this is so bad, bro. Maito, we can't hold off on ringing heralds anymore. We may not be related by blood, but I see him the same way I do, Harridan. Loki's still my cute little son. Oh. Ah, Loki, hey! Boom! Oh, he hits him. Nice. Ira's not really gonna die, right? I still remember my birth mother. She hated me. She had me thrown into the realm of the dead. Ooh. Oh, he grabbed the old man by the neck. Good. Good job, Loki. Good job, Loki. Who cares about inheritance? Your whole family is nothing but trash. No answer. Ida won't actually die, right? He's like, she's the only mother I've ever known. And then we have a flashback of her saying, I bet you must get pretty lonely, right, Loki? Wouldn't it be better to stay with us? Oh, end of the chapter. Oh, his true feelings bore out. You know what? Wait, this makes me wonder. Was it Shanks who saved Fisher Tiger? Is that a God's Knight? That's Shanks. Okay. I don't know why I misunderstood that as Shamrock. Because he was the only one I know. Like, he was right there. Yeah, really interesting. I still want to know, how did they get Buggy? Bro, you need to explain that to me, Oda. What? So yeah, this was my reaction to One Piece chapter 1167. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below what do you think of this chapter. Hit that subscribe and like button, and I will see you on the next one.